Well, they did it again.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Ah, that's a Chun Bonanza! Hey to Hydro, thanks for the resub, man. Very helpful. Glad to see you all here. Memes, same to you. Well, who wants some more Crenbowl? I'm still sitting here at my desk. No alcohol, unfortunately. Can't drive yet. Need to drive to work. Still surrounded by assorted resin that I'm still not sure how to get all the bubbles out. Alright, well, let's see. It's Crenbowl, Blood Bowl 3. Yeah, I'll bring the mic back over here this way. Alright. Now that. Yeah. Okay, getting myself back under control. As always, I am Jun. This is Crenbowl. It is the Necromantic Horror, the Death Talk Reborn, versus Crakehead, Sons of Snizzard. He had him do a reset for a couple of weeks ago, and he had done a very funny thing, which we'll talk about in a moment. So let's pop over there and see what happens, shall we? Why is game sound not on? Okay, hang on. Properties. Oh, it's set to Gator. There we go. Okay, so. Gator. Okay, so that's good. Alright, week 4. The first game of the second half of the season. If that doesn't make sense to you, it will in a few weeks' time. Or, unless you watch Card Talk, or listen to Card Talk, you're 2 for 3 for causing teams needing to reset when playing against you. Oh, well, that's some amazing luck for you there, friend. Alright, so let's see. Last time we played against Meche Frank's Famous Rodents, pitch cleared and got ourselves our first actual win for this franchise. That's great. But now it's got Crakehead with the Sons of Snizzard as home field. Let's take a look at what our teams are doing right now. Euripides Upman, still with minus agility, that's fine. Sia Boyd had a bit of a rough game last time, not getting a whole lot of stuff going for her. Meanwhile, Luke got a level up, good for him. Unfortunately, it's Sneaky Git. So yeah, Hieronymus Be Blind and Guilty as L are still here. Adolf the Floor got
Well,
pro.
shall we leave?
Why should we leave now? The worst part's over.
So we'll have an extra reroll for as long as he's on the field. Anik got himself a snazzy level with Strip Ball. Enoch got Block. Onik got Dirty Player. And Eunuch, well, he also got Strip Ball. He got it first, but it's a funnier situation for the guy named Eunuch. Eunuch. Strip Ball. Anyway, hopefully, if with the end of this, we'll have enough for another reroll. And maybe, if we're lucky, not needing to get a new player. So yeah, our opponent, Crakehead, Sons of Snizzard.
What do you suppose they call that? A novelty act?
I don't know, but it wasn't too bad.
Chaos.
Well, that's a
Chaos.
novelty.
What today's game will be. Here's hoping. Well, let's see. We've got Snizzard Ditka Jr., who we'll be facing off with. All right, fair enough. Snizzle Jr., Snazzle Jr., Razzle Jr., Dazzle Jr. You see the pattern yet? Snizokio Jr., Snizzardo Jr. Dazzle, by the way, is out this week. Snizzacoatl Jr., Snizzlord Jr., or his skinks, and Chameleon Skinks with levels apparently in the works. Lil Sniz Jr., and Scissorus Snape Jr. You can get some spare time. I'd like you to take a look at your team and critique it. Yeah, sure. I'd be able to do that. That's, oh wait. Yeah, I have seen your team actually in Crenbowl, right? Like, yeah, and I do like your team theme. I've actually spent a little bit of time thinking of other names for you, but I've not been able to come up with anything good, unfortunately. I haven't watched a great many movies of late. Let's see. He's got one reroll. That'll be a problem. No apothecary. One, yeah, because Source is out, he'll get one loner skink, which could be good for him. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting game. It's a little bit slower than last week's Rats, if a mite stronger. This is going to be difficult to get through. All that 4, admittedly, even with the one less. All right, now the question, the big question. And I need to pop open Discord to see this. Go to scheduling. Make sure. All right, Craighead is online. All right. And then we'll find out if we need to do some pitch enforcement. I really find it interesting how the Lizardman pitch is locked, even though I have it unlocked on my file. And that this is technically within, like, I don't have Dark Elf unlocked for me, but I have Lizardman, but I can't click it on it. Whatever. These things are weird. I think they still can be used. I'll put it here, undo that, and cancel, just to be sure. Oh man, I need to stream tomorrow the replay for your world qualifiers. It was a heck of a match. Ooh! Either 3AROU through your customization or enforced. There. And bagel spin. Oh wow, that is quite... I just spelled either as ELTH. I got 2/3 the way through the word and then stopped, apparently. But I guess we're just going to go ahead with whatever Craighead has got set, because I do not feel like sitting here. So, do you want to know a fun fact? Usually I'm the one that deals in the fun facts, Kitsu, but yeah, go ahead. Oop. All right. Okay, I guess he's just ready to go then. It's Sons of Snizzard versus Death Talk Report on Lizard Pitch. Okay, this is going to be an issue. Why is Lizard Pitch still enforced? Oh, I'm sure to enjoy the blood. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to question that the pitch is fun to play on. But I can almost guarantee you that it was not, that it's certainly not my team. It's probably his team, thinking about it. Hokkaido Baseball Stadium has a VIP box that has both the sauna and onsen in it, so you can also watch baseball. That is amazing. What are my star players? Bryce, my coach. Helmut, Ivan, and Skullhalfheit. Okay. Well, I'm not dipping into my treasury for anything, so I'll just click ready. Who can he get? Anky Panky. Anky Panky. Wow! What a name! Alright, what's he gonna do? He's going to receive for the first half. Alright. Ghouls wide, Wraiths wide, Ghoul back. Onik is dirty player for the potential. And Euripides right up in the front. All right. Who's the loner? There's the loner. All-star team is named the Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters. Why do I get the... Even though I'm fairly certain that they're a little bit more serious than, like, say, the Savannah Bananas, I would love to see those two teams play. Why are you putting the loner as your ball carrier? As likely your... Ah, well, whatever. Interesting choice. Remember, Chun, you have 2 claw players. If all else fails, aim to gimp him and savor his suffering. Also true. That being said, he also has 5 players that I can just, like, eat normally, so there's also that. Shallow kick. Actually, oh, what's the weather? Perfect conditions. Okay.
There goes the ball, lobbed in by the fans. The whole dynamic of the game is about to change.
The Croxagore has the ball.
He'll get an assist now.
The Croxagore has the ball!
Another player on the ground. The coach will be spitting teeth about this.
The attacker has an assist.
A prone player is a dead player. Often at any rate.
And the pointer that led me to this fun fact, Hololive and Assange are going to be 2-day special games in Hokkaido. Ooh! That sounds fun. Probably would be willing to bet it's going to be more successful than the Hololive at the Dodgers.
Well, I could start my own team.
Hang on. Okay, so that +1 is just across the whole thing? Okay. I mean, I thought it was just going to be in the second half, but okay, that's just me not reading it. Okay, so keeping that in mind, it is not my turn yet.
Did you know? And I think you're right.
What's that?
He's standing there drooling.
Okay, he's stunned. Wording is bad, but it doesn't seem to be a bug since the Wood Elf pitch is the opposite effect and is worded in a way that makes it clear. Okay. And that only works in the second half. Okay, so Euripides is down. Einik is down. I need to actually do something here. Figure out how to... The problem is, these four strength, and I have no guard. Okay, see ya. Try it. It's only gonna be one die into Zarg, and that's a terrible shot. Oh my fuck, that's a terrible shot. Block is safer if I have the one die. That's fine.
That player's a little short. Oh no, my mistake. He's on the ground.
I have no good effective support. We'll see ya up over here, and we'll see ya if that does anything. It at least ways threatens skinks. And that's your long-winded fun fact. No, it's a very interesting fun fact. Doesn't cross my mind who among the Hololive cast would actually be most fans of baseball. Subaru, perhaps, but...
What Stone X3 sponsoring the sport when you were playing, Bob?
Well, polishing cream manufacturer? No.
Gura did the Dodgers game, didn't she? She did. She
A
did.
prone player is a dead player. Oftentimes
Yeah, it was Gura and two more that did the Dodgers.
He's following up.
But I'm not asking about who has or hasn't. I'm just asking who actually likes, who and how Hololive likes baseball or has actually professed to liking baseball. I'm not specifically claiming that they don't. I just don't know.
slippery as an eel, but not quite as cuddly.
Yeah, but wasn't one of the members that was picked? I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
If I had a gold crown for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my own team. You only need 1 million gold, right?
Hmm. Well, I can't surf Lil Sniz, but I can try to eat him.
That player is as slippery as an eel, but not quite as cuddly. Another player on the ground. The coach will be spitting teeth about this.
Agura, Sora, and Pecora were the leads of the Dodger game. Ah, yes. Oh, and Luke's getting eaten.
Ball in their face. That range they'll go down as if you were flinging a brick into them.
That player better get up. Nothing good comes from spending any time on the ground in this game.
Wow. This is fucking rough. Who would have thought that the Croxagore would make a good ball carrier if you could give it to him? It makes a lot of sense when you think about it. You just don't ever think about it. The guy's got 5-up agility.
Fantastic.
What was that, Jim?
What, Bob?
The whole fantastic thing?
Oh, I'm just trying to introduce a catchphrase. My agent says it will help for future gigs.
Don't do it again. I hate bad puns.
Alright. He's eating into his time, which is fine. Fubuki, who's the chairman of this event, was picked by Pecora for her team. Ah! I stand up. Like, really, I don't have any real good things to do here. If I had jump up, that'd be amazing. Ah. There. Stand up, Nick. Bring Sia down to act as... There we go. Unless the police came by, sing tickety-tackety 10. Risk Zarg dice. Eat him. Come on, eat him. We ate him. That's more points for Luke. Strip ball, dirty player. Risk it.
They could follow up, but they've wisely decided not to.
Yeah, because I want to try to get a 1-die on Razzle over here. Meanwhile, the werewolves, having already eaten a skink. It was the loner skink, so he really doesn't care about it. As a result of 1 and a KO, if you cannot set up and 11 players at the start of the drive, Yosef Bugman can enter the pitch for this one drive. That's the coach, right?
So he's not
Hey, he ate...
Weirdo
The
stuff.
foul appearance ate the blitz! So good!
Slippery like an eel. Why not just squash him next time?
They push them back. Personally, I'd object them.
That's a natty little move. Still, I'm willing to bet a good punch will have him face down.
As long as
in
I can
the mud.
get Gil into... this-
That player's a little shred.
It opens up the skinks to
He's
move,
on the ground.
but Snizzard Ditka Jr. did have his whole thing eaten, so... moment I can get some... I could have stood up Euripides, could I have? Oops. I forgot about him. I'll not next time. If I could give Euripides guard, that would actually be amazing.
You got anything
And we're eating into his bonus time again.
other than old blood bowl man?
Is he going to try for another foul on Gil?
They look to be rolling
Nope, he's going to
around in agony.
throw down on Onik.
And here comes the other team.
Oh, that hurt Nick. Ooh, take the skull, please. Who's going to take the foul? Is it going to be Snizzlecoatl?
Oh, too easy. He's now as free as a fart in a thunder.
Nope, there's another stun. He doesn't take a shot. No, he has already taken a shot at Anik. Like, just foul Gil, man. He's really using up his extra time.
Come on, guys. Team spirit is the key. Well, except for me, obviously.
And that opens up Euronymous. Alright, Gil, you're gonna stay there and continue to be obnoxious.
Players in trouble, no doubt about it. But what's the coach gonna do?
Stand up, Enoch. One die with block, not the worst thing to make. And I'm actually doing pretty well on those.
A prone player is a dead player. Oft-times at any rate.
Alright, we'll get Eunuch back over here.
Slippery like an eel. Why not just squash him next time? Another player on the ground. The coach will be spitting teeth about this.
Okay.
And they start the turn.
This game is definitely a thinker. Well, foul appearance doesn't eat it, but he does.
Just squash him next time.
Hey, that was almost competent.
How are they going to catch or run with a ball if they're constantly writhing around on the ground?
Alright, time to open up my drink again.
Oh dear. I hope that player has
Well, Anik is just getting pushed.
Written. Players can
Craighead is doing really good with his rerolls, not gonna lie.
You've interviewed enough of them.
Are we sure that's wise? He's probably gonna try to eat Luke. I'm looking at another. It's probably gonna be another Snizzer Ditka Jr. blitz onto Luke. Hey, he's setting up for something. Nope. Oh, Bonehead does not go off. Yep, right into Luke again.
How are they going to catch or run with a ball if they're constantly writhing around on the ground?
Need more support. Fun fact, big guys now have 2+ to break on armor on this pitch, or anyone with Mighty Blow. Oh, good. Stand up, Nick. Just stand up, dude. So let's
He's a
get
credit to his
2-die
race.
over here just fine
100-yard
with
dash.
Adolf. That works for me.
They're still starting.
Should have moved him there. Then I could have taken probably a shot with Luke.
It's going to be decisive.
There, knock him down. Nope, you reroll.
That'll help the player move without risk.
Go! Eunuch! Seriously! Alright, let's actually try and eat Snizzard Jr. here. Snizzlord Jr.
I think the werewolf is hungry, Jim.
Would you like to go down onto the pitch and feed him?
Don't get angry, Jim. We wouldn't like them when they get angry. Joking.
Okay. Do it, Luke. There we go. Oh, shadowing. You're wearing your Bow Bow shirt? Well, it's not specifically Bow Bow, but it is the Corgi Cerberus.
Surrounded by adversaries like that.
Alright, Sia is in a bad spot. And actually, speaking of Bow Bow, I'd like to, well, maybe not specifically Bow Bow, but I do have an extra addition to my shelf right now. If you can see it. Blitz into Sia, she's knocked down.
If I had a gold...
Speaking of Bow Bow, they are both on Pecora's team as well.
Well, I
Ooh.
could start my own team.
Okay, Sia's
You only need a
stunned.
million gold, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. I pointed directly at him. I got the blue keychain plush thing.
And he's standing there drooling.
And both down. He's gonna take it. He KOs me. Ah! Mutual KOing.
Yes, the unmistakable sign of a player's eyes rolling up into his head. He'll be out for some time.
Stand up, Einik. Who was the first person I said Pecora put our team in this chat? Fubuki. Oh, Fubuki and Fuamoko. You know? Yeah. Sure.
There's only one word.
I see it now.
Not a word, Jim. A sound.
A good coach always uses the right player for the right job.
Hey, that plan looks almost competent.
Now, if this Dauntless goes off...
I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers. All I can think of is slap.
Okay, anyway, I should read that. Result of an armor value or injury test can be modified by the amount shown in brackets after the skill. Okay. To die. Don't have any... I mean... It's dumb. It's stupid. It could work. Luke? It worked! It...
I think I ought to see a doctor.
No, why do you say that?
I'm beginning to like the show.
All pain for that team. Their pain.
Kitsu? Kitsu? Clip that, please.
Well, they say all good things come to an end.
What's that got to do with this show?
Always uses the right player for the right job. Surrounded by adversaries like that, I hope he knows what he's doing.
Oh, okay. The ball is in the hands of a stunty, so it's not safe. But I got rid of the big guy. It was a permanent injury.
Player move without risk.
Yes! Regeneration's a real skill! Regeneration's a real skill!
Sing?
Only if you sing tenor.
Tenor?
10 or 11 miles away.
No, undeath. I mean, he scored. I can't blame him.
doing
Okay. I am too elevated. And all my KOs come back.
One side's got superior numbers. Always.
Oh, and here comes the coach! Nope, he's gonna keep the coach. Man, like, is that just the? Oh, is that something that only that coach can do, or are there like more like coach? Aim for another pitch clear. I am under no aspersions that I'll be able to do that again. That's not a coach, that's just a special inducement. Okay. Oh yeah, because that's his coach. Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting it now. Alright. Okay, I've got 3 turns. It's entirely possible. Gonna go to the ball is gonna go to Sia if at all possible, because I want her to get some points. Luke can get another random skill. That'll be going for him.
Boom. There it is. This team's in the lead.
Ooh, extra armor. Who got it? 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 Oh, who do I give it to? You know, I'm going to give it to Sia. Thank you, Dehedro, and thank you, Kitsu, for getting it all.
What was that?
It's called the medium sketch.
The medium sketch?
Yeah, it wasn't rare, and it certainly wasn't well done.
Oh, wait, that's handoff. I want pass. That's a terrible idea. Just pick up the ball. I'm fast enough to make this work.
That's it. Back and then pow. Come on, guys. Together.
Get ready! Well, that's the end of that. But the ball moved forward. That's the important bit. I hand the ball to Sia. Sia will eat Lil Sniz.
I wonder how fast they'd be after I broken some legs.
Nice try. Reroll that? Nope, he keeps it. Man, my heart rate is elevated after that amazing medical malpractice.
Well, except for me, obviously.
Should they be stomping on the player's neck with those studded boots that hard?
The ref's not looking, so yes.
Oh dear.
See ya!
Seen 3 men with more grace.
Why am I beginning to get the feeling that this is gonna turn into like one of those, like, I didn't want this for myself, Dad. I wanted you. You wanted this for yourself. Kind of stories.
That was an amazing mess of mediocre mediocrity.
You can say that again.
Wanna bet?
Too good.
Encore.
He's a credit to his race.
What race is that?
The 100-yard dash.
Just gonna hand the ball to Sia. Blitz through Lil Sniz. Then score next turn, but now I can't. So now the best I can do is, well, I'm still gonna try to blitz through Lil Sniz.
The ball is currently secure, but now they must grab it.
As if I could eat more of his skinks, that'd be great.
Yeah, okay. So he's not pretty. And again, you're no stunner yourself. That'll help the player move without risk.
Hieronymus is stunned.
Nothing good comes from spending any time on the ground in this game.
So like Nephith when she first started Dungeon Bowl? Kind of, yes. Oh, and that's a zombie down.
Well, at least they're not dead.
Regenerate. Nope, that one sticks. So,
I've seen some dreadful tonight, but that one is up there with the best.
yeah. I'm gonna forget about the line.
I think he's going to make him suffer.
I'm also gonna forget about the ball.
Snotling baked in a pie.
I am gonna eat Snizcoatl. Okay, well,
They see that player later, if they wait.
yeah, okay, so,
Rather than maneuver.
and I got away with it. No doubles. I need to send you my Necro team for world qualifiers. What, to look over or to play? I'm gonna try something here. Pick up. I don't care if I fail this.
Well
Pick
done.
up. Succeeds. 2 steps. Throw the ball.
Perfect pass.
Hey! Adolf gets some points. Yeah, Eunuch didn't regen, which is unfortunate. Nope, Dauntless didn't go off, but I don't get punished for it, so that's fine. It would be unfair to let you play it. Sure. Alright. And from here, we'll just end turn. So, it's not a tie. 2 KOs stay out, so that's nice. I have 1 injury. So it'll... So, yeah, it's gonna be like, what? 7 to 10. Plus... It's lava, baby! You see, the great part of the lizard pitch is that it's a trap. Oh, thanks to Hedro.
Ancient gods have awoken.
Automatically sweltering heat. Not like it did much for the last game, where it was exactly that, and it just changed the changing weather to perfect weather anyway. Will he bring in Bugman? He will!
Star player looks like these days. You'll need to prove it on the field. If he finishes the game with all his teeth, then I'll call him a star player.
Higher value teams who have a lot more valuable players are knocked down to 8, and even worse for the Skinks. Yep. Alright, so let's see. He's 3 strength with tackle and wrestle and thick skull. Alright, I get the ball I get the ball again. And we'll stick... Wait. Where is my ghoul? Enoch, Einik, Onik, Anik. Oh, there he is. He's back there. Check. Thanks, memes. I had forgotten to check back again. It's Gilroy all over again. Alright, so he's got 1 reroll. I have 2. He was very good about not using the reroll. If I can force a tie and then go to overtime again. Oh, still sweltering heat. The flesh golem has the ball. Okay. All it does is make future kickoff events sweltering heat and nothing else. You say that. You say that. But I got changing weather more often than not the last game I played, and that was just a few days ago. You can...
That's a good choice for this play.
looks like the players finally remembered we're not playing.
Off the pitch! Get him out of here! Reroll that.
Together.
Night, night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Really, don't let them. They're massive and
We'll send Sia back here to eat some...
on the floor again. This team must like worms or something.
Bro Bugman. Such a useful star player he is. I already used my blitz. Yes. Okay.
They've got the advantage, but there is
All right.
no
Einek is just getting pushed.
Got himself out of a dangerous situation.
Sia's getting knocked over. And stunned for her trouble. A 1 dice into a skull. He's definitely re-rolling that. Into a stumble.
That player has to be anchored to the spot.
You know, that's actually good for me. Because I really didn't need or want Euripides to have the ball.
Player down and surrounded by the opposing team. This isn't going to be pretty.
2 die with block. Got the ball. 4.
Yes, they
That's
picked up the ball. Whoopie-dee-doo.
Yeah.
all right. Go for it, Luke.
They're just too fast. Break some legs, please. It's too speedy for my eyes.
1 die with block.
Assist.
Okay. Four Sauruses, 1 skink, and a drunken dwarf left. The ball is in the hands of our old veteran who has survived brutal injury.
There's only one back. Not over.
I'm not leaving that skink unmarked. He's got to roll some dice to do something.
What's going on? They can't run, they can't hit each other.
You know, I don't blame him for that. I don't blame him for that particular move. Get Luke back there, and we will stall for as long as we can. As long as is reasonable, anyway.
That's a good choice for this play.
Another player on the ground. The coach will be spitting teeth about this.
Hey.
Now his buddy can move freely.
Get up.
Nope.
Get off the field.
A one die with block is safe. Enough, anyway.
The coach always uses the right player for the right job.
He's only got 5 movement. He's fine.
Push the stronger player back. That'll do. Hey, that man looks almost competent.
A prone player is a dead player. Off turns at any rate.
And for a 6. This is the most I've fouled in a single game. Even as compared to goblins.
Those players are running each other.
Wait, is that? Wait, what?
And I'm gonna stay
Count those
put.
teeth, Jim. They'll have
I'm gonna
figure
throw
out
to
them
defender
on the ground in a few
stumbles.
seconds' time.
Stay put. And then run towards.
Now his buddy can move freely.
And it's not a lot of movement. He can move 2 safely. I need to check. It's perfect conditions again. How is it perfect conditions again? Oh, he's going to mark up Adolf. This pitch's weather doesn't work. Okay, fair enough.
What was your favorite moment?
But it said sweltering heat at the beginning of the drive, though.
Oh, well, it has to be scoring my first touchdown.
The actual reason to pick it works, so it's still the best pitch, which is the mighty blow.
This kid was giving me some lip in the changing rooms before the game. So just for fun, a scored a touchdown. Yeah, the NAF changed the rules.
2-die with block.
That's a good choice for this play.
Get him out of here! Okay, he's just stunned. I mean, why am I really setting this up for? I'm going to score in a second if I... Well, the thing is, I need to set up just in case things go poorly, because they can, in fact, and indeed, still go poorly. A 3-die.
Werewolves do make good Blood Bowl players.
I agree that you could indeed say that, as long as they don't attack members of their own team.
Oh, I got the POW. But I didn't eat anybody, so that's unfortunate. Move Euripides up there to provide more. Have I used my blitz? I have not.
Every show, Statler and Waldorf sit up here. Show after show after show. Now I see why.
You see why they
2-die
come?
block.
Oh, I see why they left.
Oh,
There.
Another player
Okay.
on the ground. The coach will be spitting teeth about this.
If I score now, I've got 4 turns to make do, but he gets... And Swelter... You know what? No, it's safe. It's probably safer if I don't. Oh, I fucking hate this. And I can't get away. I need to... You know what? No. He doesn't have the... I'm going to score. I'm going to risk him getting people back.
Down touch! That's a down touch, everybody! Sorry, touchdown! I mean, wide. Red line.
All right. I mean, I realize risking a... Oh, he only gets 1 lizard back. That's nice.
Probably not. Oh dear, one of the coaches ignored the referees guild standard bribery rates. I think the ref is actually going to be fair.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All 5 of the Sauruses are obviously going to be on the front line. That's just the way it has to be. The Snizzlord Jr. is going to go back deep, hopefully to pick up the ball. But if the way the thing has been going, we'll just end up being like, we'll just hand the ball to someone else anyway. Oh, he's going hard that side. Okay. I just need a good deep kick. And maybe a blitz. A blitz would be fan-fucking-tastic. No more Bugman as well. Yeah, thank you. What do you mean no kickoffs due to pitch? Oh, wait, that's right. Bugged.
Yeah, this show is
It'll be
good for
searing
what
heat.
ails
Searing
me.
heat won't work. Yeah,
Well, what
you
ails
know what?
you?
Fair.
Insomnia.
Craighead? There we go. Another shallow kick. And he rolls a 1 on the pickup. And a 6 on that catch. Wow. The average strength of the ball carrier
Well,
in
shall
this
we
game
leave?
has
Why
been
should we leave
4.
now? The worst part's over. Just as I thought.
What's that?
After this show, nothing hurts.
Unfortunately, my Dauntless, which would have made a fantastic blitzer for this position.
That was weird.
I'll tell the world.
Go ahead.
A Shy Gaming 86, thank you for the raid! Hey, hang on, before anything gets further, we need to do the thing. Buttons. Have yourselves a Ferala Gatekeeper. Ashes Gaming. So, what were you playing, sir, before I assaulted your eyes with my not for alligator things?
Oh, too easy. Hey, that was almost competent.
Actually, get a 2-die this way. Risk. Nice. Follow.
That'll help the player move without risk.
Poor. Or low tops. Alright. Sia's gonna come back and be that. The blitz around from Luke, who's going to risk everything. Let's go into this last without rerolls.
Now that's a real.
Ah! Get him out of here!
I see that player later.
Well, it's not artwork. It's actually from the Infinite Fusion lists. I'll get that out of the way now that we can actually see the game. Playing goblins at first few games, then into some dwarves. Ooh, nice. Well, let me tell you, this here is Skull. But this is also Crenbowl. We are a fan league associated with Crendor. If you're familiar with him, longtime streamer and YouTuber. This is season 22 of Crenbowl, actually. We do about 2 seasons a year. And, yeah, we are playing Necromantic Horrors this time round. The Death Talk Reborn, which is actually a remake of my original rookie team. So I'm having fun. And we're playing against Lizardmen, the Sons of Snizzard. A remade team, because we allow players to have 1 remake a season. But yeah, good to see you. Always glad to see more fans of Blood Bowl come by. And at times, Nuffle hates us. Kitsu, Nuffle hates everybody all the damn time. Alright, so let's see. Luke is only knocked down. I can continue to just
That's it.
roll through this.
That range, they'll go down as if you were flinging a brick into their jaw.
Adolf is fine.
On the floor again. This team must like worms or something.
Nuffle is indifferent to all of us. Nuffle just loves chaos. Correct.
The attacker has an assist.
Okay, that's fine. It gets Euripides up against everybody, so now all of those lizards are marked. It opens up Euronymous, who can now use a 2-die with block to clear the ball. 100% Nuffle hates me. 1 second.
That'll help the player move without risk.
Okay. Was it a tournament this weekend and failed to break any armor rolls an entire game against gnomes with Necro? Yikes! Yeah, that's a situation, all right, I will give you. Are all the skinks gone? All the skinks are gone. Yay. Okay, Sia, pick up the ball, please.
What's that player doing?
Sia, run over this way with the ball, please.
Here comes the other team.
Got any strategy for the coach here, Bob?
Hit stuff.
Yeah. Oh boy, this. Either something is clicking for me finally, or I've just gotten a good string of good luck, and I got the really tough players out earlier in the season. But this is wild. There's still a halfling team this season yet to play. There's still a goblin team this season yet to play. I've already played humans, lizards, Skaven. I forget who else I...
Sponsoring the sport when you were playing
Who's the other one I played?
Polishing cream manufacturer? No. I got no idea where these guys came from.
Who was the... He's only got... he's only got, like, he's only got Sauruses left. Or maybe your team is durable and you haven't had to replace players what others have. This is also true. It's like, regeneration has saved my ass more than a few times. What's this guy? Just like, missed next game? Not even? No long-term effect.
There's only one word to
Ooh, excuse me.
Not a word, Jim. A sound. Crunch.
that player, Whittaker. Nothing good comes from spending any time on the ground.
Okay. I mean, that's also... you're right. I mean, at the same time, though, you also have to remember that I lost my first 2 games. So I'm not in a position... I'm not in a mindset of... I'm actually winning. I would say the domino effect started when you wrecked the coach. Well, he wasn't the coach. He was just a star player. This is the coach. Craighead's got the orc coach. I didn't understand how that particular star player worked, so... So Sia can...
Ring around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
He seems a little
Yeah,
stubborn.
Euripides is fine, as long as he stays on... That zombie's fine.
Push the stronger player back. That'll do.
Alright, first thing first. Get Sia safely down the pitch. Second thing second. Stand up, Euripides! Some people complain about the UI. Some people complain about the color scheme and art direction. I complain that it takes like 10 clicks to get somebody to stand up. I complain there was not enough chaos. It's Blood Bowl. How is there not enough chaos?
This is going to be decisive.
Well, that zombie's KO'd. All right. It's my game to lose. It's possible, wait. It's theoretically possible that he can stop this. But it requires, let's see, 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's like 1. So that would be a 4, 4, 4, 3, 2 into a 2-die. The pitch effects could have been randomized. Yeah. That would be chaos. Imagine two bashy teams get the Wood
Only
Elf
if you
pitch.
sing solo.
Solo?
So low I can't hear.
100% wild magic pitch effect. Actually, that's a... What is... yeah, gnomes. Hang on a second. Assuming that all of these pitch effects are the same as they are in the tabletop version.
Sorry. I wonder if this team's been at the blood plaza before kickoff. They can't run straight.
Alright. One thing and one thing only to do. Let's have ourselves a dance. Craighead, GG. Well played, well fought.
I think it's a touchdown.
Oh, don't celebrate yet, memes. I've plenty of time to muff it as well. Alright, Spike Magazine. Where, oh where...
Time to rise and shine for some of those sleepy.
is the pitch rules... Ah, here it is. Yeah, alright. I'll tell you what the pitch rules for gnomes are in a moment.
And it's outrageous.
I know, Bob. Stamping on the player's head is not really.
Not that, Jim. I can't believe
Wow, even Bugman didn't help with that.
Good.
No, Einik is the only one out of my zombies that doesn't have a skill, so this is just going to have to be the thing. I'll risk Euripides, but... Alright, so while Craighead is doing that, the Mystical Forest, the gnome pitch. Now we get a deep kick.
I'm sweating worse than a wizard.
I'll wait for I'll wait to read this in a minute for the actual game to be over. He's blitzing first, is he? Could have actually gotten 3 hits. Alright, that's... Okay, stun, that's tolerable. I mean, this way he'll only have 2 hits. Oh, he's gonna foul Einik, isn't he? No. Oh, wait, no, he still can. He still can.
That player appears to be anchored to the spot. 2 touchdowns.
Nope, he's just gonna give up. Alright, that's fine. Not give up, but that was GG. He... 2-1! The Death Talk Reborn have won again. Yes, validate the match, please. Okay, Eunuch gets the MVP, and Mazda Quona got MVP. Oh, the Loner got MVP. Four points for Sniznokio, 4 for Mazda Quona, 3 for Lil Sniz Jr., 7 points on Luke, 4 on Eunuch, 3 points for Sia Boyd, and Adolf DeFleur got 1 for a cheeky pass. Now, how about those dice rolls? They're working this time! Okay. Sons of Snizzard, 31s, 22 2s, 19 3s, 27 4s, 34 5s, 16 6s. Yeah, he rolled pretty high on 5s, so it's not as super dicing. 29 pushes, 19 stumble, 19 pow, 10 both down, 13 skulls. He actually rolled pretty dang high for stumble and pow, so yeah, this wasn't a dicing. This was just pure play. Death Talk gets 22 1s, 25 2s, 23 3s, 24s, 18 5s, 26s. I actually got a bit more on the low end.
Why do we always come
We're
here?
gonna fit all the block dice on a
never
single
know.
line. Yeah.
It's like a kind
Yeah.
of torture to
Have to watch the show.
28 push, 18 stumble, 20 pow, 12 both down, and 10 skulls. You know, actually, both of us kind of had weirdly high and good block dice. Huh. So let's see what happened here. 33% versus 47% armor. Wow, my armor value was that bad? We really should have gotten more injured zombies at least? Yeah. I mean, there were a couple of KOs, but they all came back. And it was only that one sticking injury. 100% catch versus 67. Those are not bad. Cheering fans went to me. Dauntless, 2-1, not bad. Dedicated fans, well, we both got that, so that's good. 33 to 50% dodging. And I actually had dodge at that point, I think. Foul appearance at 73%. That worked out pretty well. Oh, for him, anyway. KO 18 to 67. Yow. But man, I KO'd him yeah, he had like so many more KOs than I did. I made and failed 1 pass. 100% on pickup versus 0. Yowza. 1 pro reroll worked. Regeneration at 50-50. But it worked, but it saved the one that it mattered for. "100% rushes on both sides." Cool. Won't even mention why they're in that order. Oh, too late. I mean, yeah, but if we're talking about the block dice, yeah, like they really should be like in the order that they are in on like as their counterparts. It really should be. It really should be skull, both down, push, stumble, pow. I don't know why it's not. But yeah. Anyway, that game was fun. All right. Are they in alphabetical order? Push, defender stubbles, attack, defender down. No. No, they are not. They are not in order. You're gonna lose MMM playoffs, which is the farthest I got ever. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, good luck to you on that, regardless, Zio. I am so sorry I can't cast that, but I really cannot be sticking around to go to work that late. I really cannot. I would love to cast it, but I really need to go to work. I see why push would be first, but I don't know why they're in the order that they are. The best I can figure is that it's some sort of like artsy fartsy interpretation. Imagine this. Blue, blue, yellow, yellow to red, yellow to red. It's some variety of color spectrum concept that's working on that. But yeah. Oh yeah, no. I'm not going to forget the book. So yeah, we were talking, yeah. So we're going to Alt-Tab for a second. We're going to go to chatting. We are going to turn on comp background so we can actually still hear the music. That would make it even worse. That would make it even worse that they are on the two lines, though. I'm not gonna question it. It's stupid regardless. All right. So, gnome pitch. Right? We were talking about pitch effects.
That was an amazing mess of mediocre mediocrity.
You can say that again.
Wanna bet?
This is the effects of the gnome pitch, theoretically, when they get introduced in game. Forest floor. At the start of the game, the sun is setting and the forest creatures are preparing to bed down for the night. Though this often means that they have to dart across the pitch to do so and may well get underfoot of an unsuspecting player. Whenever a player attempts to rush, apply a -1 modifier on the roll. Right, sleep time, it's 1:30 in the UK. Have a good day, guys. Ashes Gaming, you have a good night, sir. Thank you for being here. Thank you for rating. I hope to see you again, because it was nice having you. In the second half of the pitch, whenever a player is KO'd or suffers a casualty, roll a d6.
It was rather funny.
This is done before rolling on the casualty. If applicable, on a roll of 6, the player is placed in the reserves box instead of being KO'd or suffering a casualty. Players with the stunty trait may apply a +1 modifier to this roll. Gnomish portals is also a field effect. Both sides of the mystical forest pitch have gnomish portals, replacing the trapdoors that would usually be present. These are in the same squares the trapdoors would usually be in. As a result, these do not function as trapdoors, and any rules that affect trapdoors will not apply. Instead, whenever a model moves or is pushed into a gnomish portal, roll a d6. On a 1, the player is immediately teleported into the reserves box of the team's dugout. If they were holding the ball, they will drop it and it will bounce from the gnomish portal square. This will cause a turnover if the player that dropped the ball was from the active team. On a 2 to 4, nothing happens. On a 5-up, the player is immediately removed from the pitch and placed on the other gnomish portal square as long as it is unoccupied. If the other gnomish portal is occupied, treat the roll as a 2 to 4 instead. There is a teleportation mechanic on this board. Theoretically, you could go from your side to the other, even with a gnome speed of 5. There is a gnome speed of 5, yeah? Yeah. So, Dungeon Bowl. Not quite. Oh, Ash's Gaming. Sorry I missed it, but thank you for the follow, friend. I appreciate it. But this is also what the pitch looks like. Or at least there's one half of it. Well, I don't think we are getting new pitches. It's possible. I mean, how much? I mean, needs more portals. Given we didn't get a Norse Razan one, maybe. I mean, it might come in. It might come in later. Who knows? I generally don't, and even though it's probably a smart play to not expect more from Cyanide at this point, it still could be a thing. I would also like to point out there's a weather table associated with this pitch as well. And its own kickoff events. Let's see, Hidden Forest weather table. Powerful Gale. Oh. Powerful Gale. Players may not attempt pass actions. Any player that ends their activation in a wide zone must roll a d6. On a 1, a falling branch hits them and they are immediately knocked down. This will not cause a turnover unless the player was carrying the ball. Spring Showers. Players attempting to rush suffer a -1 penalty. Then there's no effect, calm weather. Bright Sunlight. Any players that attempt to pass must apply an additional -1 to the passing test. And Summer Scorcher. Whenever a player attempts to stand up, they must first roll his d6. On a 1, the player is taking a quick breather, may not stand up, and their activation immediately ends. Yeah. Okay. And then of course there are 6 kickoff events. You want to hear these kickoff events? Because these are wild. On a 2, that's not the ball. Well, both coaches roll a d6. The coach that rolls the lowest randomly selects one of their players from among those on the pitch. In the case of a tie, both coaches randomly select a player. The selected players are immediately knocked down. Theoretically, because once somebody thought a sleeping badger was the ball. Fey Interference. Fey sprites have decided to make things more interesting. Both coaches roll a d6. The coach that rolls the lowest randomly selects one of their players from among those on the pitch. In the case of the tie, both players. The selected players cannot be activated during the team's next turn. Terrible Kick. The player has been distracted by something during the kickoff. At least that's what they are claiming that after that awful kick. The ball deviates from its current position before landing, presumably to get another scatter. And then, of course, you have your standard solid defense, cheering fans, brilliant coaching, changing weather, quick snap. The old switcheroo. With a snap of their fingers, one of the watching gnomes causes chaos as multiple players suddenly trade places with each other. Each coach randomly selects 2 of their players on the pitch. The 2 selected players immediately swap places with each other. A cunning plan. The kicking team seems to be taking a leaf out of the gnome's book and trying to pull a fast one on their opponents, ganging up on them and driving them into the dirt. The coach of the kicking team may select one open player on their team and immediately set them up again, following all the usual rules for setting up so that they are marking an opposition player. Then a different player on the kicking team that is marking the same player that was set up may immediately perform a block action targeting that opposition player. It was like a mini blitz. And then mass illusion. It suddenly looks like there are at least twice as many players in the pitch, though some of them don't seem particularly real. Not that the players have noticed, and many are violently swinging out at them in the hopes of hitting anything, really. For the duration of both coaches' next team turn, players from both teams may not provide either defensive or offensive assists. Gnomes are wild, man. Gnomes are fucking wild. All right. Well, let's go back here. I got the Amazon on customizations for this. And then level 50 rewards, Warpstone. Yay! Alright, otherwise, yeah, that's it. I don't know why I clicked on that. But yeah, alright. Honestly, with that, 9:30, I do need to be going to work. So, yeah. That was a game. Oh, wait a minute, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? No! Wait! There's something we forgot to do! There was something horribly important that we forgot to do! Or I forgot to do. I was too busy reading gnome stuff. Levels! Alright. Eunuch first. It's got 5 points. Okay. Eunuch. On top of your strip ball and dirty player. That's another dirty player zombie. Pick up dual monsters on Steam. Nice. Alright, so we've got more fouling coming around. Probably a good thing that I didn't foul with Luke. I just noticed that this zombie's literally got a peg leg. It's got wood all the way up through his body. I just realized this. Look at this. This zombie is literally a detached, like, a detached lower body and torso. He's literally got a stick up his ass. Oh boy. All right. Luke is so close to just choosing a skill. Eunuch, the literal dirty player. Little bit. Oh, do I save points for Luke and actually get something useful? Or do I play... And same thing with Sia. Oh, boy. And I could risk for Leap again. could risk for leap again. But I don't know what I would do if I got sneaky git on a second werewolf. Dodge would be ideal. Safe pair of hands. Leap, sprint, sure feet, sidestep, jump up. Dive and catch or catch would be tolerable. Block, dauntless, maybe. Strip ball could be useful. Tackle for dealing with stunties. Pro, sure hands. I wouldn't care over much about fend, but... Do you realize a joke about eunuch getting dirty player? Oh, I do. I do. It's just jokes on jokes, isn't it, though? Catch, diving catch, dodge, jump up, leap, safe pair, sidestep, sprint, sure feet. God damn it. Do I risk it with Sia? Do I risk it with Sia, or do I hope for more points after the next game? For both of the werewolves. Hope that I get into halflings. Because that halflings match is just going to be me eating shit. And hopefully not eating shit. It's totally up to... Well, thanks for the help, Kitsu. They've been random up so far. I'm gonna hate myself. I'm gonna hate myself! Please don't be sneaky, get. Leap! You got it, Kitsu. You got the leaping werewolf. All right, Luke, you're gonna get a random general skill. Strip ball, wrestle, tackle wouldn't be bad. Sure hands, pro is fine. Block would be amazing. If he's got sneaky get, dirty player probably wouldn't even be bad either. Kick may even be useful. Dauntless. Okay. I'll go big guy hunting. Which is honestly fine. Only misses shadowing. Yeah, pretty much. Meanwhile, Sia is over here being like, in that same sort of like mindset. It was like, Dad, this isn't about what I wanted. It's what I wanted. It's what you wanted. You wanted this for me. I wanted to, like, I hate to go and I hate really to necessarily be in like that, the stereotype. I wanted to go for ballet, but you said I needed to follow the Blood Bowl pitch. Yeah, and look at you now. You could use those ballet skills and even rough them up even more. How about that rush when you got that touchdown then? I'm not good enough of a writer to not go straight down the stereotype. So I'm gonna stop that little sitcom moment there.
That reminds me, this show has always reminded me of a sardine.
Why?
It's a little fishy.
Even when I can't hear the alerts, they're mocking me. Sentiently, they are mocking me. Oh. Okay, 155,000. I could get another reroll. But I'm also at the point where I can freely replace golems, ghouls, and werewolves. Well, all of my positions. Zombies I'm less worried about. And 2 rerolls wasn't bad for what I had for where it was. The reroll would drop me down to 15. I'll hold off on that for a moment. But alright, well, okay. I cannot put it off any longer. We've experienced the highs and lows, and after 4 weeks, we're now 2-2. We're 2-0-2. I don't even know why I'm putting the O's in, considering that we can't tie this season for whatever, because of my dumbass mistake. All right, well, that leaves me with the rest of the night, because I do definitely need to go to work. I can only hope that Euripides gets, like, some points at some point, because if he could get guard, that would be amazing. But yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to have to call it there. It's been a fun game. It was a very fun game. And I'm glad y'all were here to see it.
Just as I thought.
What's that?
After this show, nothing hurts.
Still love the alerts. I know all of them. I can still hear them in my head, even though I can't hear them in my ears. But yeah. So with this, I am going to head out to work. The rest of you, enjoy your St. Patrick's Day. Drink beer and or eat corned beef and potatoes. I know I want to, but I'm not because I can't. Because I don't have any made. And, yeah. There's more Blood Bowl to happen. There's Snoot game? No, it's Wanny. It's I Wanny Hug the Gator is gonna return on Thursday. And beyond that, well, D&D, whenever that happens, probably in 2 weeks' time. The 30th. You'll see it on the thing. Make sure to grab something green. You make it sound like as if I'm not wearing something green, Kitsu. I'm just not sharing it on stream. But until then, guys, I'm just going to leave you off of there and just say thank you all for hanging around, chatting, following, Ash, especially you, Ash's Gaming. Thank you again for rating and for following. Thank you all for hanging out, being all around cool dudes. And I will see you all in the next game. Have a very good rest of your day, everybody. Beep-ba-da-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-doo.
Well, shall we call it a night?
Might as well. Certainly wouldn't call it a show.
Well, shall we leave?
Why should we leave now? The worst part's over.